them saying each one of them is a one. But this story is captured aptly on the front page of the People Daily, where they say, and this is an express statement, that why Gachagua can't run for presidency. They quote Article 75(3) of the Constitution, barring anyone removed from office through impeachment from holding public office. Senator Nyutu, this is the biggest debate since the former Deputy President announced his intention to vie for presidency. And yes, definitely, debate is out there that once someone has been impeached, and we've seen that history with Governor Sonko, Governor Waititu, that once you've been impeached, you are not allowed to vie for any political office for a certain period of time. Do you agree that there are some serious legal questions to be asked and answered on this matter?
Thank you, Fred. And I think the matter of impeachment of the second Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, is a matter that happened in Kenya. This is something that happened in Kenya, and Kenya is under the jurisdiction of our Constitution. And in the Constitution, any decision that is made, whether in Parliament or in court, is subject, or parties are free to appeal against any decision. If you are removed, for example, from a particular position and procedurally, then you can go to court and, seek legal redress. So the matter of impeachment of the Deputy President or of the governors that have been impeached in the past, for that matter, is subject to, I would call it the court process. So until and unless you have exhausted all the appellate, avenues that are there under our Constitution, then you cannot be prevented, in my view, from vying for any particular office. Why? Because if, for example, you blocked somebody from vying for a particular seat simply because they were impeached, and then a court of law rules that you had been impeached or removed from office and procedurally, then an injustice will have been visited on you, or will have been served on you or to you. And so until and unless the Supreme Court rules that His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua was removed procedurally and legally, he is actually qualified.
Should the converse also be true, that if at all he gets elected president and then the court rules after that, that his impeachment actually stands, that then therefore he should be removed from that office? That
would be a matter of constitutional interpretation. I think the courts would then rule that particular time. I think we are dealing with a matter now, and I think it is not precedented. I don't really think we have any precedents of somebody who was maybe elected to office and then later they were found to have been impeached legally and procedurally. I think that would be a first that every one of us would want to see. But the matter that we are discussing as of now is, are you barred from running for office simply because you have been removed from office or impeached while you have appealed against that in court and the matter has not been concluded by the courts?
All right.
And the final, the highest court in the land is the Supreme Court. Yeah. So the High Court could rule that he was removed procedurally. The Court of Appeal could rule the same, but the Supreme Court could rule differently. And that was
and in his justification, the former Deputy President quotes a different case, the one for the Sirisia MP, Bwana, who was actually convicted of a crime, but pending appeal has been allowed to run for office after conviction, and is actually a sitting member of parliament. Do you see the justification in the argument by the former Deputy President?